What up, everybody? It's the world famous DJ Epps from Rock the Bell, Sirius XM. You already know, man. This is Hanging with DJ Epps, and today I got a special guest. Actually, I got two special guests. They represent a city, squad, a club, and they're here with me today, man. Big shout to my family. Yes, the BBS boys, Baltimore in the building. What up, fellas?
What's going on? What's going on? Glad to have us.
You already know, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Let's start with you, Troy.
My name is Troy. My Instagram hashtag is truckhauler97. I've been with the group since 2021 when we started, and it's been growing ever since. We have members-wise close to 30, or plus more members. Far as members that's on the board, is probably about 7 or 8 of us.
Got you.
So it's quite a few of us.
Got you. My guy.
What up, DJ
Let him know.
S, what it do?
What's going on?
Yo, Bmore, what up? Stand up.
Let him know your name, man.
Yo, I'm Ant Live. Bmore BBS. Bmore in the house. When I started, I met this young man on the side of me, Troy. That's when I started. I pulled up on him. I was driving the old school Land Cruiser. My Supra was still in the hospital. You know what I mean? It was in hospice. So, of course, I seen him cruising down the road like, what's in the act? So I see the car, jerking and jumping. I said, that's gotta be a stick. That look like a 6-speed. You know what I'm saying? I'm a car guy, so of course, I'm about to wear him out now. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I do. I'm gonna pull up on you. So I pull up on him in the Land Cruiser. He looking like, yo, who this? He pull over. I'm telling you, we probably talked about an hour and a half or better. You know what I'm saying? I wore him out. Listen, I'm sorry, but that's how I am.
So for people that don't know who BBS Boys are and is like, I want to explain to everybody how I met you guys. I met you guys at a DJ Envy car show, and you guys have your own club, and your cars are very different from others.
Correct.
Your cars stand out. Why they're not? It's not about the luxury of the car. It was just about the style and the era of the car that caught my eyes. So now that you guys introduce yourself and you let everybody know how you guys met, let them know how BBS came about and what's your mission.
Well, I can truly say I know it started. Let me go in the beginning with the head chapter, Reg and Thorough.
Shout to Reg.
They started in maybe 2018.
We talk about DJ Thorough too.
Yes, correct.
Right,
correct.
got you.
DJ Thorough, correct. And Rich Reg.
Right.
They pretty much, I think they met on some friendship type of thing.
Got you.
And when they met on some friendship type of thing, they saw each other cars, and I guess the falling in love of the cars led to something else.
Right.
And when they started, I think when I met them guys, I think 2020, I think they probably had about 1,500 followers.
Right.
And now it just exploded from different chapters. Us in Baltimore, I think we have all together maybe 7 or 8 different chapters.
So that's what my next question was. Like, how you say you have that much chapters? Like, which market, which cities is part of BBS Boys?
All right, we have Massachusetts. That's one chapter. We have New Jersey, New York. That's another chapter. We also have, if I'm not mistaken, I think we have Connecticut. We have Philly. We have Delaware. We have Southern Jersey. We have Baltimore. We have DC. We have Detroit. We have Oakland, California. We have, far as the BBS name brand, we also have Florida. And am I missing anybody else? I think that's pretty much it. Far as affiliates that we are affiliated with, also that with the brand, but they don't have the name. You have UCC, Uptown Car Club down in Atlanta, and you also have over in Virginia Beach, Virginia. You have True Attic over that way. So I also forgot Paid in Full Car Club in Charlotte, North Carolina.
So you say Paid in Full. We talk about Cameron, the movie Hip Hop, Paid in Full.
Yes.
See, that's what I love to see. I like to see movies like that. Even I think BMF. What's the other one? Raising Kanan.
Yes.
You know, I
Raising
noticed
Kanan,
these type
yes.
of cars are in these films.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
You also recently said that you started 2020.
I started. Baltimore started in 2021.
Right. So this is very new.
Yes.
Very, very,
Yes. Exactly. Yes.
So, what was the hard part of getting these cars seen? Because we love. If you like cars, you could appreciate some of these classic Lexus, BMW, Mercedes. You know what I mean? Acuras and so on. What would you say is the best part of joining this club and being part of this club?
The camaraderie, the fellowship with the guys, meeting different people, and just also, you know, how can I say it?
Just bringing the era back.
Exactly.
We bringing the era back. It's not about the BBS. It's about the lifestyle. So we repping the lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So when we do it, you know, we pull up, and then you see 1 pull up, you see 5 pull up, 10 pull up.
Exactly.
Now we at 20 and 30.
Exactly.
You know how crazy that is?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
See, in Miami, we have a lot of bike clubs.
Right.
Yes.
You know what I mean? We do have car clubs, and they in Miami, we are known to push dunks.
Right.
I've seen them. Yes.
The West Coast, they do what? Low riders.
Low riders.
Right.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But these cars right here, man, like, you know, it's just different. It's just a different feel. And I love the culture, and I love how you guys, you know, y'all become a great family. And if y'all need to meet up to Miami, to meet up all together, y'all all barbecuing, y'all all conversating, y'all all talking about body parts and stuff like that.
Yes.
And I really enjoyed that, and I appreciate you guys letting me be part of the club. Well, not necessarily. I don't have a car, guys. Well, I do have a car. You know what I mean? But to let me be part of your friendship and let me be part of your family, and, you know, even come visit me in Miami.
That's
and
no
I'm
problem.
on my way to Baltimore soon.
Yes.
You know, I love that. I love that. I appreciate that. Troy, what's your favorite type of car in that you have in?
I'm gonna be honest. I like the 9091 Cressida.
Yeah.
When I started it, my brother put me onto it. Oh man, check this page out. These guys at, you know, BBS Boyz up in Jersey, they you know, they doing it. I said, okay, let me figure something out. So when I couldn't find what I was looking for, I stumbled across a 94 Legend Coupe, 6-speed, which is rare. There are not a lot of many of them United States wide. I have one of them. So once I started getting into it, that's when I started like, oh, this what this is about. I understand it now, and I get it. I done fell in love since day one.
Right. Anthony?
Me? Well, I really was looking for that Acura NSX, to be honest.
Right,
That was a rarity.
Right.
But I did find another gem. Now, me, I like all our era cars. I love all the era cars that we all pull up in, because they all unique.
Yes.
And we bringing back the hip hop era for real. We bringing it back.
Yes.
Because back then, when everybody was trying to get a taste of that and didn't get a taste of that, now they getting a taste of that.
They getting it.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
can we say that this is part of hip hop culture as well?
oh, no
Oh
question.
yes, and
no
like
question.
I said before, we are hip hop
Right.
We a hip hop.
Right.
all day long.
Because these cars, Back in the days, like you said, we seen it in movies like Paid in Full. If I'm correct, Kid and Play had him on their album.
Yes.
EPMD had him on their album.
I Rock with, and what else he had? The I Rock, and I can't remember what the other called.
But just think about it. Back in the days, like you remember back in the days when we used to play or used to be sitting on the steps, be like, damn, that's my car.
Right.
That's my car.
Or yeah, you would play that with your boy like, that's my car.
Yeah, that's my car. So
you remember that?
Yeah. So
exactly.
back then, that's when I'm like, I started memorizing what car it is.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because, like I said, coming up, you know, at the time, if you wasn't in that era, you didn't have one of those cars.
Yeah.
You always wanted one of those cars.
Yes.
So now the time, now we paying homage. You see what I'm saying? We bringing it all back.
These cars, what type of music they bumping? Are they bumping the old school joints?
We bumping the old school. We old school.
They not putting nothing, no Drake in there. Is there some Drake in there?
These cars don't play.
We not bumping Gunna.
I'm sorry.
We going back to the
I'm
Biggies.
sorry.
We going back to the MC Shans.
Got you.
With the Big Daddy Kane, with the Mobb Deep.
Right.
Come on now.
BDP KRS-One.
Got you.
Come on now.
Nothing against the new music.
No,
but
nothing against the new era. But if you driving the old school, you gotta rock the old school. If you rocking the old school, you gotta rock the old school era clothing.
Right.
You see this? This is when it started.
Yes.
The Sergio Deschini. Shout out to Sergio Deschini.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? We had the Elise back in the day.
Lecoq Sportif.
Lacoste.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Fila.
Yes.
So, you know what I mean? We was there in that era. It was love.
Right.
Now we bringing it back. I feel like we're ahead of our time.
Yes.
I think you guys are definitely on to something to pay homage to. If you're a collector, some people may just want to be part of this, just to sit by the car and show their project.
That's it.
You guys even inspire me. I'm not into cars like that, but I got my hands on a 2006 325 BMW.
BMW, yeah.
Okay.
So it's like, now I have it. What am I gonna do with it? Hell, somebody taught me, and I think you guys, y'all don't even know, but y'all taught me too, to make it a hobby and learn how to just treat it right, build it right,
You gotta
dress it right.
Yeah.
Yes,
and
you
so
got.
on.
People have to understand this. To have these cars, you can't build these cars overnight.
Right.
No.
Sometimes it
years.
takes a year. It takes 2 years. It took
Patience.
Me, yes, it took me 3 years to build mine. It took a minute.
Same for me, 3 years.
So when we do these projects, we're not doing them within a month, 6 months to show off. We're taking our time, details, putting the right wheels on it,
Right.
doing the right interior,
Right.
the right paint job.
Right.
So when it's done, everybody can say, oh, okay, I see why it took you so long.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So
And in that time frame, it is hard to find some of these parts that you
Yes.
probably need for this car.
yes.
What's one of the hardest parts?
Let me give you let me get a shout out. Just us coming up in Bmore. I want to give a shout out to the rim shops that helped us. You got Will that had J&J Auto.
Yes.
Then you had Big Steve, Big Mike, Big Mike. You know what I'm saying? Big Mike had Wheel Deal. And then you had Kevin
With rim source.
with Rim Source,
Yes.
which Kevin is, he's still up and running.
Yes.
And then we got another rim shop that's called No Limit.
Exactly.
These are all the rim shops that we all go to locally.
Yes.
That helped us. We didn't do it by ourselves. Those are the shops we went to that helped us put our cars together. And shout out to the mechanics in Bmore.
Word
you know
up.
what I'm saying?
Word
Shout
all
out
day,
to the
all day.
mechanics.
All day.
Yo, it's some official mechanics out there.
Yes.
What about the parts you can't find?
The parts you can't find, for me, right? A lot of these cars, the parts interchange with each other. Especially, that's why I strictly buy like Toyota and Lexus because the parts interchange with each other. Now, a lot of the cars now with the Nissans, the Infinitis, the Benzes, the BMs, the older models, the parts are getting harder to find. You see what I'm saying? Because of the simple fact, you know, the cars are getting older.
Right.
The days are getting newer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
at the end of the day, somehow we manage, we help each other. Listen, if somebody needs a car, somebody needs some help putting it back together, somebody needs wheels, whatever they need to a car, they can shout it out to us.
Exactly.
Bmore BBS, we in Bmore, we ain't hard to find.
Right.
We ain't hard to find. You know what I mean?
I noticed there was a couple of Maybachs in your
Oh, yeah,
in your
yeah.
club. Is
Shout
there
out to
a certain
Sept.
year that you guys don't?
Well,
Is there
it's like-
certain exceptions?
No, it's not. We actually, anything 2000 and up, come, we accept you.
Right.
You're not excluded at all.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna say this: if anybody that's trying to start a chapter, you need at least 5 or more people to start a chapter.
Exactly.
And you're probably gonna have some BBS on your car. You know what I mean? And you can't just put a pair of wheels on any car. Your car gonna have some kind of personality.
Talk it.
Your car gonna have personality. You know what I mean? You can't put wheels on the car and the car, the bumper needs to be painted. The window, one of the windows are tinted and the rest of them not. You know what I'm saying? Come on now, we can't do it like that. Y'all gotta do better than that. You know what I'm saying?
Guys, everybody, if you just tuned in, it's your boy DJ Epps, Sirius XM Rock the Bells, and I'm here with the BBS Boyz from Baltimore. You know, we're just talking about cars, we're talking about chapters, we're talking about, of course, Baltimore. Does that right there still exist? I remember back in the days, station wagons was
The
famous. Like wagons was
they hard.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
hard.
Does that still?
They're official.
Yeah.
Listen, there's 3 wagons in our group now.
Right.
There's 3 wagons. And
Right.
listen, those are the life.
Right.
Them wagons.
Yeah.
So of course, even the 7 Series. Shout out to South Jersey,
Uh-huh.
Delaware,
All day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Philly. Shout out to Jersey.
Man.
NY. Shout out.
Look at those BMWs. Look at them.
You already know. Clean.
Drop top.
Clean.
They go another station wagon.
Listen, they go a different kind of wagon. The caddy wagon.
Yeah, the caddy
See that?
wagon.
You
Yeah.
Shout out
don't
to
see
Tony
that.
in Baltimore.
You don't see
Bmore,
that.
what's up?
Yeah.
You don't see that. That's the
Yeah.
Supra, the Nissan Maxima with the body kit. Come on now. The Q45.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
We have rare cars. The Saab, come on, drop top, paid in full right there.
Right.
That started the movie.
Listen, that car paid in full, and seeing Cameron come out of it.
Let's go.
Yo, you know, these classic cars, they could go a long way,
Long way.
especially if you treat them right. You
Thank
take
you.
care of them right.
Thank you.
If you treat the car right, the car treats you right.
Because I just said it. I have a 2006 on my hand, and I treat it right.
Yes, sir.
And it just runs smoothly. Like, you know, some people laugh at me like, damn, you still got that? Listen, man, you know what I mean? Like, if Fast and Furious love to come to Miami and rent out cars or borrow cars or anything, you know, stuff like that and what you guys are doing are very inspiring, because who doesn't like cars? You know, even females. I notice females like to.
Oh, we're starting to get a lot.
Yes,
of
I noticed that.
calling
Females
us up,
love to-
wanting to join.
Yes. Yes. How is that going? How do a female get involved with you guys?
Easy, just
Holla.
hit up. Yes, just call us on Instagram. Say, hey, I want to join. You know, we'll say what kind of car you have. We'll look at it.
Yeah.
Yes.
We don't discriminate
Yes.
at all. We do not discriminate.
I like this right here.
Yes.
Shout out to
This
DJ
is one of
Nelly
my
now. What's
favorite
up?
pictures. I saw this. I'm like, go ahead, Nelly now.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm telling you, man, we bringing back the 80s and 90s era, man. 'Cause that's where we at with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you, we probably got the most era cars that you could probably ever find. You know what I'm saying? And if you look at these cars, how distinctive and clean they are, it's like you be out of your mind.
Damn, y'all take up a whole block.
Yes, that's in Philly.
That was in Philly.
That was in Philly.
Yes.
We did a Philly. Now think about this. We not just putting a taste into these cars.
Yeah.
We driving these cars from state to state. This is where it's at with us. We driving it from state to state.
So understand, everybody, if you're tuning in and you decide that you want to have a car show and you want all types of cars, including dope old school cars such as the ones that the BBS Boyz have, and you want to get in touch with them to bring these cars to your city, your market, this can happen. Of course, it's gonna take a little here and it'll take a little this, and to make it happen. So let's say if Kansas City want you guys to come in town, they hit you up. What's gonna be one of the things that you guys need to agree on to make sure everybody's happy to get these cars into another market and being shown and displayed and stuff like that?
Well, listen, these cars are up for rent. You know what I mean? We willing to rent our cars out. You know what I mean? If you willing to sponsor, we willing to listen. So of course it takes we got to set up the time, date, transportation. What's at stake? Far as what we doing.
It could be a how do I want to say it? Where they give trophies, like how Ross does it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. We've been we've been to a couple car shows, and can I say we won a couple? As far as the biggest,
yes.
We won one maybe a few back in June or July, and we was the biggest crew, and we took 30 or 40, I think it was like 30 or 40 cars there. Yeah.
Yep. So if they willing to take care of the transportation, us, because most of us we work, so of course it's got to value our time. The time it's got to be valued.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Time is valuable.
And for sponsorship, people that say, look, I love what you guys are doing. We want to sponsor you guys. We want to give you a check. How can we throw this event with all these cars and all of that stuff? How can they reach out to you, these sponsorships? I know it can't just be Instagram. I'm pretty sure.
They can maybe reach out to me, and I can point them in the right direction.
You hear that, everybody? Troy is gonna point you out to the right direction.
I can point them out to the right direction. Just like with me and you. Contacting me. And, we down here, so it takes conversation, relationships. So if they want us, call me, text me, Instagram me, and I'll point them in the right direction, and we'll figure it out.
Right. Oh man, everybody, if you're just tuning in, I got the BBS Boyz from Baltimore in here. Y'all want to shout out the other chapters one more time, man? Let them know, man, we here.
Man, from Bmore, from Bmore to South Jersey, to Delaware, Philly, to Massachusetts, to Detroit, to Florida.
Y'all consider New York and New Jersey
New York.
one?
Yeah,
because
they like close together, across the bridge.
Gotcha.
So yeah.
New York, you know what I'm saying?
Massachusetts, I can't forget about you guys.
Facts. But, at the end of the day, man.
Oakland, shout out B out there in Oakland. I can't forget you out there in Oakland, California.
Word up, man. And you guys definitely have other pages such as BBS Boyz Detroit, BBS Boyz Florida, FLA.
Yes.
Philly, BBS Boyz, the BBS Boyz in New Jersey.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Of course, you guys.
The affiliates,
the
Uptown
BBS
Car
Boyz
Club
Oakland.
Atlanta. Yes.
BBS Boyz _ Harlem. Big up to you guys. I'm originally from Harlem.
Okay.
Don't let the Miami boy fool you.
Yeah.
So I could appreciate these cars because when as a young boy coming out of my complex, I would see some of them just parked on the sidewalk.
Yeah,
and like you said, we would play, that's my car. That's, you know what I mean? And we would enjoy that.
That's rare now.
Exactly.
That's rare now. That's like a barn find right now.
Right.
Let me tell you.
It's hard to find them old schools now.
Oh my God. It got to the point where we got the young kids under us, our children, in their 20s, late 20s, early 30s, talking about they want to get a car, they want to build it. You know what I mean? So we just point them in the right direction.
Yes.
Kind of help them out as much as we can, but the build is on you because you have your own vision and how you want the car and your own technique and how you want the car. But as far as the youngins, we bring them on. We tell them, come on.
That's dope because, you know, we could teach these young kids not just about the style of the car, but, you know, the parts and, you know, what the car represents.
Exactly.
Stuff like that. You know what I mean? Going back to Envy Car Show, DJ Envy, and how I met you guys there, you guys saw a bunch of other cars.
Correct.
Were you impressed? Not to clown them, but
I don't think he was there that day.
No, I wasn't there.
Nah, but you saw
Troy
pictures.
was there.
I was
Yeah,
there.
I seen pictures.
I was there. I came solo to represent Baltimore.
Yeah.
Detroit was there. Y'all guys had dunks. Y'all
Right.
guys had low riders.
And I saw not a separation, but I saw the difference. I was like,
Yes.
them
and
boys.
me talking my stuff too.
Oh yeah. You talked that talk,
I
but
did.
you know you backed it up, and I was like, damn, and them cars, them whips are tight. They are tight. Is there any other festivals coming up that you guys are gonna be attending or wanting to attend that, you know, people could come check you out and visit these automobiles?
We working on it.
Did I just say automobiles? I am so old school.
We working on it. We working on it. Right now we just had a bit end of the summer bash. Maybe 2-3 weeks ago, and we had over 100 cars there. We had
101.
101 cars there.
Right.
And
Yes.
we're working on something else right now. But in the meantime, if y'all guys want us to come, let's talk about it.
Yes.
We had 101. Bmore was in the building.
Yes.
South Jersey. We had Philly. We had Delaware.
Yes.
NY.
Yes.
It was crazy. DC.
Virginia came and DC
Virginia.
came. Yes.
101 cars.
Yes. We sure did.
We showed out.
And before we get up out of here, I saw something, and hopefully you guys could remember this. How do you restore an Acura that was 20 feet underwater?
Hey, you start from the bottom.
Yeah,
Right.
you
So
got
it could happen. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
Yeah.
it can happen. So,
Because
okay.
I saw that car on your page. I'm like,
Yeah.
how do you do that?
No, listen, now it's all kind of ways you can do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Especially if the frame not rusted out. Now, if the frame is rusted out, you can swap the frame out now.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Just put a new body on there. You buy a body from either the junkyard or you
Mm-hmm.
go to the IAA insurance auction. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, there's all ways that we all help each other. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody on our chapter has some kind of connection to what you need to get your car done.
Right,
So
right.
we all support each other.
Right.
Just think about it. It's over 20 to 30 of us.
Right.
So
right.
it's not hard.
And growing.
Yes.
And we growing.
We
Right.
growing.
We growing. We ain't stopping.
Right,
We
right.
ain't stopping. This is a fact.
And people need to understand and know if they, like Anthony said, if they want to build a chapter in their city, you just need 5 cars. Once you get the 5 cars, this is me and my pet peeve. You get the 5 cars, they have to be between 1980 and 1999 in that culture era. Once you get the 5 guys, then y'all can talk about something. You know what I mean? Just contact Reg up there in Jersey. And he'll point you in the right direction as far as what you have to do and build
Or
a
Epps
chapter.
in Miami.
Yes,
I go to the right boys.
yes, exactly. We definitely gonna get you
Well,
started.
first and foremost, shout out to Big Reg, man.
Exactly.
From out of Jersey.
Yeah.
Shout out to DJ
And
Thorough.
My guy
yep.
Thorough.
Vernon. Shout out
Yes.
to DJ Epps.
Yeah.
Because, you know, real talk, Reg was like the founder. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him.
Right.
You feel me? But, you know, everybody, you know, pretty much, you know, building they chapter. And we going.
Well,
We going.
big shout to Reg lighting that light up, and you guys see the light underneath that tunnel, and y'all reaching to get there.
And also,
to get there.
I want to say this. We did the documentary, First Lady BMF.
I wanted to talk about that too. Thank you for reminding me, because that was a great look. I saw that on the gram,
Yes.
and for BMF and Raising Canaan, we just talked
Yes.
about it a little while ago.
Raising Canaan, let me tell you how that started. He was doing the Raising Canaan premiere. He contacted Reg up there in New York and New Jersey, him and Thorough. They contacted him, got a few cars out to show on the promo. A good look.
Right.
Good look.
Right.
Now, on the aspect of us, they was doing the First Lady BMF. And they were doing it down in DC. So they contacted us, contacted Reg, figured out everything, made it happen. Whenever this comes out on BET, all them cars, they was from Baltimore.
That's what's up.
Shout out to Bmore.
That's what's up.
Yes.
That's what's up.
We at it.
Yes.
And that was in DC, no? What was in DC that they actually called Baltimore to come over?
Oh, that was the Rayful Emmons documentary.
Yes. I
we did
forgot
the
about
Rayful
that.
Emmons.
Look at that. I did my
Yes.
homework. I
Yes.
did
Yes.
my
I
homework.
forgot about that. I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
So,
Yes.
you know,
Yeah.
for them to be in DC doing that, and they call Baltimore to,
Yeah.
what, that's an hour away or something like that?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
an
Shout out
hour,
to
45
DC.
minutes to an hour.
That's
yeah.
big. That's
Word.
huge.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
huge.
Yeah, we would
That's
definitely
very
went
huge.
down and show support, you know, was in the documentary. So whenever that airs, you're going to see a lot of cars in that too.
Good. One more time, guys. What does BBS stands for?
It actually stands for Black Business Services. You
Right.
know, a lot of us have their own businesses. A lot of guys that we're with have out their own businesses as far as what they do. So, you know, you can portray it, you know, however you want. But yeah, like Anthony have his own business. You know, you might be a mechanic, have your own shop. You know what I mean? You might be a delivery man, you know. Doing that, it portrays so many type of businesses
Gotcha.
involved. You know, you might have a paint shop. You know what I mean? As far as myself, I'm a truck driver, so I have my own business. So everybody in these cars and in this culture, we're all working men. We're all family men.
Right,
You know what I mean? We're all dads. We're all brothers. We're all uncles. We're grandparents. So that entail, you know, it brings a lot to the table. You know, we can all relate on the same stuff for certain things when it
Right.
comes to bringing these cars together.
Awesome. Well, there you have it, everybody, man. The BBS Boys in the building. I am DJ Epps from Rock the Bells, Sirius XM, the world famous, and Anthony, Troy. I thank you guys coming to my city, Miami.
Appreciate you.
You know what I mean?
Appreciate
Visiting
you,
me.
no
I was
problem.
like, I had to get you guys in the studio. We
I
had to
appreciate
talk.
you.
Yo,
Appreciate
big
you.
You know what I
ups,
mean?
man.
Because not
Yeah.
only that, man, you know, I see what you guys doing. A lot of people see what you guys doing, and this is very big. I think it's also needed, not just for the culture, but for anybody that's a car lover. You know what I mean? That loves to collect cars. I love to, you know, deal with that type of era as
Exactly.
well. So once again, guys, if you want to hit them up, you want to be part of the BBS Boy in any chapter. If they're in your market, hit them up. BBS Boys on Instagram, Twitter. You could hit me up. I could link you up with them. You could hit up my man Reg. Shot my man DJ Thorough in New York City as well. There's ways to be part of the situation or come visit us as well. Guys, thank you for coming on the show, man.
No problem.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Is there anything you want to promote before you get up out of here? This is the time, man. This is that platform.
Once again,
I want to say shout out to Rock the Bells for having us.
Oh, no problem.
You know, DJ Epps page on Instagram. Check him out at DJ Epps.
Thank you.
Definitely love having us. I listen to you all the time on Rock the Bell Sirius Satellite. And if anything you need for us, call us. We there.
Oh man, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Once again, y'all, we not repping the BBS wheels. We repping the lifestyle.
Right.
Yes.
It's a lifestyle.
Yes.
Right.
Understand
so that's
it.
what we repping.
Understand
Right.
it.
Right.
So stand up. Be more.
There you have it.
Exactly.
New York, New
Exactly.
Jersey,
I understand.
Delaware, Philly.
There you go.
We in the building.
Oakland, we out here. And also, don't forget, we need to help out my man Bruce down here in Miami. It's a chapter down here in Florida.
That's
You know what I
growing.
mean? That's growing.
We getting things started.
If you
Big
guys
ups to
need,
Bruce.
if you guys need anything, contact Bruce.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? On the BBS Boyz Florida chapter.
Right.
He'll point you in the right direction, help you out. If he can't, he'll call the other chapters for help.
Right.
But definitely shout him out and we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I can't find Bruce. Hit me up too.
Right.
Exactly.
Guys, man.
Exactly.
DJ Epps in the building.
Exactly.
Thank you guys, man.
Appreciate you, man. I definitely
BBS Boyz. Oh man, I'm happy to have you guys here. Thank you for coming by. And same here. Whatever you need, we got you over here.
It's a fact.
Say
right.
less, man.
Thank you very much. BBS Boyz in the building. DJ Epps, we signing out. Another edition. Holla back at your boy. Holla!
Holla back.